call to the member for Fraser.
Thank you, Speaker. My question is to the Minister for Social Services. How will the Albanese Labor government's changes to the single parenting payment deliver targeted cost of living relief?
Call to the Minister for Social Services.
Thank you, Speaker. And I'd like to thank the member for Fraser for that question and for his fierce advocacy for families in his electorate. And of course, I'd like to thank many of my Labor colleagues, and indeed many on the crossbench as well, for their advocacy on boosting support for single parents. Yesterday, the Prime Minister announced that this government will expand the eligibility for single-parent payment by increasing the age cut-off from when the youngest child turns 8 to the youngest child turning 14. This will provide 57,000 low-income single parents with an additional $176.90 per fortnight. This measure will strengthen Australia's safety net. And as the Prime Minister said yesterday, this is an investment in families. It recognises that many single parents, overwhelmingly women, have a lot to juggle. The juggle doesn't change when the child turns 8. Our change means that parents will continue to receive a higher payment during the later primary school years and through the critical transition to high school. As children get older, the demands on parenting don't go away, but they do evolve, and single parents are in a much stronger position to take on more paid work as their children get older. But they do need support to get there. Now, I'd like to acknowledge the work by Therese Edwards of the Council of Single Mothers and the Women's Economic Equality Task Force, Sam Mostyn AO, who put significant work into their report and who, of course, also welcomed yesterday's announcement. And they said the reform will allow those who qualify for the payment to be better parents and unlock their untapped economic potential. Both of these women have been consistent and constructive in their advocacy on particular challenges facing single parents, most who are women. I'm pleased that our changes have been warmly welcomed by many advocates and stakeholders, including the Parenthood and the Australian Council of Social Services, who have both called this measure life-changing. The Australian Council of Social Services have said the restoration of the parenting payment is a key recommendation of the Women's Economic Equality Task Force, and the government's changes were incredibly welcome. The Parenthood also said that this change, along with the abolition of the Parents Next program, will greatly help thousands of vulnerable children, parents, mostly mothers, and allow them to have greater financial freedom and flexibility. Our change will ensure single parents have the safety net they need, and our government is focused on families deal with the day-to-day financial pressures while creating more economic security for them over the long term.
Has concluded.